We are live. I think everything's been set up correctly. It's been a while. Once again. uh Honestly at this point, I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna be streaming consistently again. I kind of tell myself, yeah, let's do it, but I don't know what it is. Um, okay. There we go. Think I'm all good. Cool. So, there we go. All right, all set up. Nice. Let's see. It's been a while since I played on this world. So, let's see if I remember what I need to be doing here. Alright, alright. So, we have this machine, which just makes tons and tons of core dust and a couple other things. Kind of the powerhouse right now. Look at that. Oh, right, because it automatically sorts. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so this is producing moss and algae very slowly. And last time, oh, right, yeah, I just finished making this laser. So with this thing, I think I can, like, shoot down asteroids. So I have to point at the asteroid, aim, try to hit it. Then this thing is all these machines which do stuff. Turn stuff into Luanium. Don't remember what this is. Okay. Yes. Barely remember any of this stuff. I'll figure it out as I go. Okay. We got our storage system over here, and then this was my farm, but it got blown up. Yeah, this got blown up. I could repair it, or I could just rebuild the whole thing, because I think the way I built it was definitely not the best. Because the main thing was that the way I built it really did not make um, automation of this stuff work. Hold on. Open this thing up real quick. On the side. Oh shit, what happened? Something got hit again. No, dog, come on. Alright, it looks... Somehow this is fine? What happened? Okay, so just the floor got broken. Damn, there's so many asteroids. What the hell? Got a text. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's get back to this. Do I have to rebuild my floor again? Dude, there's a whole reason I built the laser, but I wasn't paying attention. Couldn't shoot it down before it got to me. I wonder if there's a way, I mean, there probably is, to build like a automatic defense system. Like just have a laser that just as soon as it sees an asteroid, just shoots it. Shoots it down. Let's see, if I toss all this stuff in there, is it gonna, wait, what happened? What is this over here? But yeah, so I can just shove all this stuff in here, right? It's gonna find the right spot for it. That's good. Alright, well, guess I'm getting my glass out, and I'll repair this floor while I think about what I need to do next. So, I think really what I need to do next is repair or rebuild this farm. I mean, that has to be done at some point. I can't just keep putting that off. I mean, I was last time even just putting it off. This game is a pretty calming vibe, honestly. Just before starting the stream, yeah, I logged in in a while. I had a notification that someone had commented on an old video, right? And dude, it was, I don't know, I feel like it was pretty cool. So this guy had left a comment on one of my Morrowind videos, like, I think it was a book reading one. Like 6 months ago. Right. It was about, like, why don't other games put in this effort? Like, he was really into the Star Wars games, Witcher, you know, those kind of games. But none of them have books like Skyrim and the rest of the Elder Scrolls series does. So my point at the time was like, yeah, I mean, you know, it seems like a lot of effort. You know, you're gonna have to be building that up over probably years. There's so much effort to put into something that most people do not care at all about, right? Because who's reading the books? I think in the comment I wrote 100 hours before I started reading the books. I think that was a typo. I didn't really read the books until like 1,000 hours of gameplay. Never read a book before that in game. Like, I'd watched lore videos where the people in the video had read probably a lot of the books. But I myself, never read the books until like 1,000 hours of gameplay, which is pretty crazy. To have such a small little detail in a game. That, yeah, most people will not appreciate. So that was my point. Like, most people don't care. So most games aren't going to put it in. But then he came back with it later and was like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but a lot of these games, and like, you know, how much effort it takes. No reason to really put it in. came back later, you know, he was like, I've been thinking about it. Dude, it's like 6 months later. That's so cool. You're just, like, just randomly the thought comes back up and you think to go back to that video you commented on before. I love that. That's so cool. But yeah, so he comes back 6 months later and he's like, yeah, I know, I've been thinking about it. I don't really remember it off the top of my head. My memory's not the greatest. Don't have the sharpest memory in the toolbox. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, I've been thinking about it. And I'm not sure if it's because of effort or it would be too hard, because most of these games, you know, in the process of creating a world like this, you're gonna be making all this stuff anyway. You know, I mean, like Star Wars, for example, I mean, that was one of the examples as well. I mean, of course, that has pretty much endless amount of content already there. So, like, why not just toss a couple books in? Be pretty easy. I mean, in the case of Star Wars, I guess there's not really in-universe books that way. I mean, they could have done like holocrons or something, I guess, which would have been pretty dope. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna tear all this down. Yeah, I'm tearing it down. Rebuilding it better and stronger. I do have to deal with this water. Just do it that way. But yeah, I mean, I think still a bit, you know, the amount you're rewarded for putting in that effort is probably just like minuscule, so there's not much reason. But yeah, I mean, most of these games, you know, Witcher, I think was based off of a book. I need to play Witcher. I've heard so many good things about it. Witcher was one of the ones I think you brought up. But yeah, like that was I don't quite remember. I feel like I remember hearing somewhere it was like based off of a book. There's been books written about it. You know, with that storyline. I don't remember exactly which one it was. But yeah, like Witcher has this dude, what? Again? Bro, what what is going on? I need to what do I do against these asteroids? My goodness. Hold on. Let me check this book, see if there's something else. Let's see. So, I mean, laser... Where was lasers? Meteorites, probably. Okay. So... Yeah, they're saying... Okay. So we got the laser, then there's neutronium, complete meteorites unlock. What is there to complete here? If you can stop them, which is really hard when you don't know where they're going, but with the alloys you've got, you can craft meteorite radar. Shows their trajectory, makes them easier to catch when there's no meteorite nearby. It'll do that, nothing. Okay. I need to build this radar. That'll also help help me defend. I'll point the laser at them before it gets there. Cause yeah, they're going a bit crazy. There's too much. So for that, I need titanium and a prediction circuit. How do I get titanium though? So titanium alloy powder in this furnace thing. I can get that from crushing or aluminum plus titanium. Okay. How do I get titanium? Crush a titanium ingot, this. Gravel will give it in this machine. Whatever it's called. or enhanced pebble can be turned into titanium. Alright, I think I need to work on this right away. Because this is getting... Wait, what the hell? Can't mine this? Okay, I guess this will just be there. Okay. Okay, how do I do this? Damn it. Alright, so enhanced pebbles, no recipes for that. Okay. So I think that's the machine. And then gravel, how do I get gravel? You crush stone, and stone you get from, oh my goodness. And then I just have to hope for titanium? Bro. Well, let me check if I have some. Oh, dude, look at... Oh, this hole's so big. What the... Alright, so I got nickel, tin, iron, aluminum, bronze. Ooh, this is a mess. Copper powder. Titanium powder. Look at that. I've got some. And I have some aluminum. Not a lot, though. There's 2. It might be enough. Let's see. I need to get the titanium alloy. And to make the powder, it's aluminum plus titanium. And you have to do alloying. This whole time. Dude, the hole got so big. Okay, I think this is alloying. So titanium, aluminum. Boom. We only got 2. But that should be enough. And then we pop it up in here. And we get titanium alloy ingot. Perfect. We got 2. That's enough. So now we need a prediction circuit. Ooh, we need another titanium. Okay. So either we need to get another aluminum powder. Which... I have ingots. I guess I could crush the ingots, turn them back into powder. It's very inefficient. I think this is the crusher. Yeah. It's pretty inefficient. Okay. Let's come back over here. Oh, forgot to take powder out. Plop it in. There we go. All right, 7 more of this. Let's pop. Well, hold on. not all of it. Okay, so I need 2 yttrium circuits and some raw yttrium. Before I fix this floor, I need to solve this. I only have 2 Wait, do I only need 2? Perfect. I need to make more though. 2 circuits, titanium, and then yttrium. Yttrium's in here. Oh. Okay. So let's make one of these. There we go. Now I just need reinforced matter. Only have 1. So I need matter plates and a matter blob. Okay, hold on. Is there a way to just get 1? That gives you 100. I think there is. I don't remember what it is. And then matter plates. Is it shift and click? Go. Well, okay. There we go. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Okay. So we have a radar. Where do I put it? Let's see. Does it need power? It probably needs power. Is there anywhere where I have some extra power laying around? Like this. Supply is 60, demand is 40. I could take power from this. And you know what? Might as well put it on this meteorite that I don't even know how to mine. Oh. No network found. Okay, so I need some power cables. Oh man. Poles are really frustrating. We can just go like this, and hopefully that's enough. Let's see, supply 60-60. Okay, perfect. So how do I use this? What does it do? Oh, okay, so this is gonna decay after some amount of time. But, like, why can't I just mine it? Okay, but this thing should warn me if there's ever a meteorite too close. Like, maybe there's like a laser points out at the top here that just points to where the asteroid is. Maybe. So what's the next mission on here? Okay. In the core of a meteorite, you can find a single piece of very dense matter called neutronium. I already have it. So dense that you can craft it into a gravitational attractor. Ooh, which attracts other passing meteorites and gets you even more metal. Or gravitational repulsors, which drives them away. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so essentially I can just attract these meteorites to me so they don't hit my base. Okay. I like that. But how far? I mean, I might just make both. Like, just have a repulsor near my base and then build up really high, and then have like with a ladder or something, and then have the attractor up there, so it gets pushed away from my base, but I still get to harvest it. Let's start with a repulsor, maybe. Repulsor. Let's see. Bulk placer. Okay. So you need antimatter and anti-neutronium. Anti-neutronium. Compressed core dust. Core dust. Okay. That's the same thing as this. Like, the texture looks the same. I just can't mine it for some reason. Alright. Well, we have a lot of core dust in here. So, why did I not take it out? Why is it not taking the core dust? why I wasn't taking it. Alright, so we have 256 core dust, so we can make a bunch of this compressed stuff. 28 compressed core dust. Seems pretty good. Now I need antimatter blobs. Which that's just antimatter dust in a circle. Where is my antimatter? There it is. Just turn all of it into this. I might actually just make a couple of these things. Right? I mean, cover my bases. Cover my base. You know? Let's see, what makes an attractor? Oh dang, the attractor's way easier. Alright, for now let's make the repulsor. Alright, let's make one attractor real quick. There we go. I'm gonna put that up high to see what it does. And then we're gonna make more of these repulsors, really. Sure, we'll make 3 of them. Slightly short on antimatter. Okay, so we have 2 repulsors. These probably need power, don't they? Shoot, I didn't think of that. Oh, this is out of power. I feel like they don't even need that much power, though. You know? I feel like they're not doing much. I don't really have any machine that's always on. Ooh, this. Oh, you. Okay. Let's let it get kind of close so I can have a good chance of harvesting. Okay, that's how that works. Boom. It's kind of far. Maybe I should have waited a little longer. But at least it didn't. Okay, I mean this system is good enough for now, I think. Like it'll warn me. It'll give me a good warning. I'll probably still be taken off guard every once in a while, but it's better than nothing. Let's do a better rebuild in here before I get sick of it. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me check this. See what got unlocked. Auto crafters and neutronium to unlock. Okay. Auto crafters. I don't need this. Auto crafter. Automatically craft. You can make them craft as fast as possible. They consume more power depending on the current crafts. The only thing is I don't really have a need at this point for the auto crafter, right? I mean, this thing produces so quickly that like this gets filled up insanely quick. I could auto craft. Could autocraft it. Where's the thing that actually makes energy? Where do I feed? Where do I feed this? There. Cause I give it all the, if I dump all this shit in, does this even work actually? Wait, is he even working? Okay, yes. Oh shit, yeah, that's going fast. I'm trying to understand my own design real quick. Yeah, but this fills up like insanely fast and then just overflows. What if I put an auto crafter on it that automatically turns this into like stone? Ooh, oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, I do need auto crafting. Okay, it's a kind of expensive recipe. And how much demand is 27? So it only has 3 cosmic jewels left to use. Okay. Because it would be really nice to auto craft the glass and the factory floor that I've been using as building material. Cause yeah, I mean the glass is pretty cheap. The dust and the mitrium, I could totally. Oh wait, where do I get antimatter dust? Oh, that's a crafting recipe as well. Okay. Customize the theme. Ooh. Kind of like Tilda. Yeah, inspired by Tilda team. Align the future something may look ugly. You know, let's try it. Ooh. I kind of like it. Tilda.team is pretty cool. It's a cool site, or you know, kind of cool group project thing. It's this shared Unix server. You know, you can get an account there. I don't know if they're still open for registration actually. They might be. Probably are actually. I don't see why they wouldn't be. But yeah, there's a whole group of Tilda servers. I think Tilda.team is probably the most popular, I think. Or at least was at some point. I'm not sure about current times. But I remember I used to have I used to have an account on tilda.pink. I had a little, I don't know if it's still there. Probably is, honestly. I don't know how often they do cleaning. But yeah, I had a little Gemini capsule on that server, which was pretty cool. I don't know. Gemini is very cool. It's a very cool protocol. I mean, my main issue with it is, it's, you know, it's hard to, I don't know. So content brained, I guess. And, you know, it's kind of hard to find content on there. There's not a lot of it. And I don't know, I guess I just don't really do much reading like that online, like blog posts and stuff. I don't read a lot of that type of stuff. And it seems like that's mainly what's on there. And I don't really know what else. So, yeah, I don't know, the idea seems very nice to me, but I just don't have much reason to be on there. Maybe if I knew people on Gemini, it'd be a lot more interesting. But that requires social interaction. And I mean, who wants to do that? But yeah, I don't know. Gemini's quite interesting. It's basically a very stripped down web protocol. So you can only have like you can only have your website can only have text, basically. It's just text and links. Images aren't really, I mean, you can have images on your site, but like most browsers will that are available for Gemini, at least when I was using it, will just open the image with an external protocol. And I don't even know if it's served through the Gemini protocol at that point. I don't really remember how they do image handling on there. But yeah, I don't know. It's very cool. I do like it a lot. But yeah, so basically your site, you basically write it in like Markdown. It's actually, I kind of wish it was just language is not quite the right word, but like I wish they just used Markdown instead of making their own Markdown-like language. Because it's even simpler than Markdown, which is cool, but Markdown is already very simple. I don't know why they felt the need to simplify it further. Maybe there's a good reason. I don't know. But yeah, you get like the basic Markdown features, titles, or headers, quotes, lists, that stuff. But some of the more it feels weird to even call them advanced, but features like tables are not in there, which I don't know. Not even having tables strikes me as odd, to be honest. I don't know. So yeah, their Markdown is called Gem Text. I don't know. It feels nicer than HTML, for one thing. Like, at least writing it is 100% way better than HTML. Like, I don't feel like writing, the tags. I don't know what they're called in HTML. You do like the arrow things, open, close, and then have like H1 in it, and then close it again with a slash H1. That is so annoying. That's frustrating to use. Instead of having H1, Gemtext just does hashtag or £, whatever you want to call it. So it is like a very oh, no. It's a very easy syntax, which is nice. And yeah, but I don't know. There's not a lot of customization. And yeah, I don't know. Like, the limitation of only using gem text is really cool, and I do like it a lot. It kind of puts the focus on like the writing that you put on the site and that kind of stuff. And you don't get Java, which, you know, slows these sites down. You don't get like super interactive, and you know, I mean, what's the web for, really? It's just to get access to some information. Oh, this is like its trajectory. So this would go just straight over my head if I don't interact with it. But if I get it when it's like real close, then it's going to be easy to harvest. 17, 16, 15. Right there. Boom. It's pretty easy to get at. And that looks like strange blob, so I might as well just leave it there. I don't... Yeah, that's some strange matter. It's just gonna hang out up there. But yeah, that, like, that limitation that Gemtex puts on you, I do like, kind of. But it's such an arbitrary limitation, I feel like. Right? Like, what's the point of limiting it to that point? Like, if you're just gonna have what Gemtext has and just have like titles and stuff, like, why not just do plain text like Gopher does? I think Gopher is just plain text. Like, why not limit yourself just to plain text? And yeah, I don't know. Like, at some point I just start feeling like a hypocrite when I try to go minimal. Oh, come on. Because a lot of times I don't have a really a good reason for being for choosing my minimal software. Like with Gemini, what really was my reason for limiting to just like headers, paragraphs, that kind of stuff? Like, I don't know. Just doing HTML and CSS is pretty nice. Like, there's not a great reason to do less than HTML and CSS. Or I guess you could go crazy with CSS and still have a slow page. I don't know. If everyone kept their pages under 15 kilobytes, that would be pretty nice. I feel like 15 kilobytes is like, that isn't an arbitrary number. But that does seem like that's a pretty small number. I don't know. I mean, if you just use a couple of images, that's already hitting 15 kilobytes, isn't it? I don't know. But if every website was 15 kilobytes, the web would load so much quicker. Just do everything server side. You know, don't run code. Don't run JavaScript on client side computer. Run everything server side. Do like everything server side processing. And then maybe you could keep all your sites under 15. The issue would be video. No shot you could keep video under 15 kilobytes, I feel like. And still have it be like good. I guess that's a bit of a holdback. But yeah, we'd have to figure out some other way to do video. Like maybe a pro. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I'm not too technical. It's too technical for me. I don't know what I'm saying. I was about to say maybe you could make a protocol specifically for video. I don't know if that's like if that's like how hard that would be, or if that would even help at all. Probably not. I mean, people have been figuring out how to do the internet for longer than I've been alive. So, hard to really argue with that. With that foreknowledge. But yeah, the arbitrary 15 kilobyte is just, well, it's not arbitrary. It's just because I saw a video. I saw someone talking about how like 15 kilobytes is what you can send in like one packet. So, you just send one packet, boom. There's the site. You don't have to do like round trips. You don't have to go, okay, here's the first packet, here's the second, here's the third. You can just instantly go, here's your packet, here's the site. And I mean that, for most people, probably only speeds up the loading time of a website by like milliseconds or some shit. Probably makes no difference. Only really makes a difference, really, if you have like really bad internet connection. Like if your connection speed is just terrible, it makes a difference. Outside of that, I mean, I'm not even in that category of having terrible internet speeds. I mean, if I moved back to Germany, maybe I'd see this differently. Internet speeds there kind of suck. But yeah, me currently don't really have much of a reason to be on this minimal side of things. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know. Man, this game has such a chill vibe. This music. And yeah, this thing has really calmed me down. I don't have to worry about all these meteors as much. Just let me know. Nearly done tearing this building down just so I can rebuild something that's maybe in a little bit of a better shape. Which, I don't know, just for automatic farming. Put down a light real quick. I'll have to remember not to remove the lights before finishing tearing all this stuff down. But yeah, once I put in a decent farm here, try to make it automatic, just right off the bat. Design it that way. Once that's done, then I can see about making some auto crafters and see how that goes. Because I would like to make all my building materials just auto crafted, all this glass and factory floor. It'd be nice to just have it auto crafted and not have to worry about it. Oh wait, I'm just gonna have to kill myself, aren't I? To get back to base. Also, I'm wasting all this. All the moss got wasted. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Oh, charged particle is completely full. Okay. Yeah, this is part of the reason I need auto crafters. Okay, so that is good. Now I need to replace that pipe. Oop. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh no. Ah. What do I do? All right. We'll fill this up. I messed this up. Turn it all. There we go. Now, shoot. Wait, what do I do? Where'd the pipe go? Okay, I guess the pipe's just gone. No, wait, this is one direction. I need pipes that can go any way. Tube, there we go. Okay. That sort of sorts it. Problem kind of solved. I mean, they're still just jumbling back and forth in these pipes. Not the best solution. And I need to keep an eye on this getting too full. Speaking of that, maybe I should take this out. I feel like I had so much to talk about since it's been a while, but now that I'm streaming, I forgot everything that I wanted to talk about. At this point, I feel like there's such a common thing that happens whenever I get on. Maybe I need to start writing a list. Just have it on the side, like pulled up on another monitor or something. You should talk about these things, so I don't forget them every single time. Alright. This. Well, let's see, what can I talk about? I went... Well, school ended, my summer semester ended. It's not very, actually, not that fun to talk about. Oh. Super full. But anyway, yeah, so my summer semester ended. Math class, for some reason, just canceled the final. Don't know how that works. Happened. Sure, okay. That's full, damn, okay. Can I make something? Just combine these things. No? Isn't there like a recipe with just simple charge fields? Hmm. Um. Okay, I can put them in a compressor. Okay, I'm just gonna put them in another slot. But yeah, summer semester ended. man, that was a lot of work. I do not recommend really anybody to do that. It's not a great decision. Honestly, I kind of regret is too strong of a word, but never doing summer classes like that again. Like chemistry, dude, that went by so fast. For the final, I went back through all the material, watched every single lecture again, and like when I first started reviewing for it, I was like, oh shit, I don't remember any of this. It all went out of my head. It worked out okay in the end. I mean, I got A's in both my classes, so not much more I could ask for there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it in the end. Next round of classes is starting up on the 18th, like 2 weeks. Oh wait, hold on. It's been a while. Yeah, about 2 weeks. A little under 2 weeks. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I have calculus with a friend, so that'll be good. It'll be a jolly old time. Some lighting. Be a jolly old time. And yeah, I actually hung out with that friend who I'm taking math together with recently. We went to the aquarium. A small little aquarium in town. Do I not have any more? Ah, there it is. I went to the aquarium that's in town together. It was a good time. Dude, I'm so happy about this moment. It is such a highlight. Also, aquariums, so good to go together with people. So pretty much the entire time, I was just talking about, you know, some ocean facts, as I love to do. I love to just talk about just talk, you know, saw some brittle stars, like, oh, I just watched a cool video about those guys. You know, I fear I was maybe boring her a little bit with my talk. But no, it was good. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. Dude, can I not talk and count at the same time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, so I was just talking about my nice little ocean facts. And then this reminder, small aquarium, but the owner showed up. I was like, hey, do you guys have any questions? So I started chatting with her. Awesome. You know, the owner of an aquarium. That's so cool. So I was just chatting with her. And then the moment, this is like a highlight of my life, I feel like. I don't know when I'll have a high this good again. I managed to impress the owner of an aquarium with an ocean fact. Dude, that's such a good feeling. I was so hype. I'm still talking about it like, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since then. Still talking about it. And it's, I mean, it's not even that impressive, honestly. It was just like, there's this YouTuber called the Octopus Lady, who I'm pretty sure is a marine biologist. And she makes such good videos. I love them so much. One complaint I have is she doesn't have videos about octopuses. The closest thing to a video about octopuses the Octopus Lady has made is one about the vampire squid, which, I mean, it's more closely related to octopus than squid, even though, you know, what you'd think with the name. It's still not really an octopus, but that is, at least I'm pretty sure, the only video she's made, essentially about octopuses. It's not even, it's just an animal that's pretty closely related. That's my only complaint. I'm just kind of salty about it, if you can't tell from my voice, about that. But she made this one video about how there's these rocks in the mid-ocean trench, I think that's what it's called, that are producing oxygen, O2, the gas, which has kind of always been believed to only be produced with photosynthesis or some shit, right? Yeah. So they're making dark oxygen. Crazy name for it. But yeah, so I told this to the aquarium owner. She was like, damn, I didn't know about that. That's so cool. Oh, dude. I'm giggling, dog. That's so cool. I'm so proud of this moment. And, I mean, it's not really that big of an accomplishment. It's just regurgitating some fact I learned from a YouTube video. But anyway. So I was like, yeah, I don't remember all the, you know, to the aquarium owner who wanted to know more. I was like, I don't remember all the details, but here's this YouTube channel. It's like, here you can look in the description. There's some, like, papers, you know, scientific papers that she uses as sources. Because I wanted to seem smart. You know, I didn't want to seem like some guy regurgitating facts off of YouTube from some untrustworthy YouTuber who doesn't even cite sources. Oh. Dude, I don't know if I can have a better experience than that at an aquarium. I love aquariums. But how do you top that? How do I top that? Like, as an aquarium enjoyer. I don't know if there's a way. Unless I got to interact with an octopus. Which notoriously, I mean, not notoriously, but aquariums don't really let you interact. Well, actually, no, they do. Stingrays, all the time. People are always, they've essentially got a petting zoo. Okay, what was I doing here? Yeah, basically, okay, if one day I get to, like, get into the aquarium, I mean, that on its own tops it. But if I get to go into the aquarium and there's an octopus to get to play around with, that's peak. That would be the dream. That's so cool. Alright, I have a goal now. That's good. I did think that I might have just peaked in life. But, no, there's higher levels to achieve here. Okay. Automation. Where is it? Calorium trees. Okay, where's the automation for this? Liquid water, midstream glass, dirt, plants, growing plants, fertilized dirt, carbon dioxide, stem fruit, neutron emitter. What is this? Great. Okay, I feel like organics automation. Here we go. I think you want to automate that annoying. I do. I really do. Of your pyro grass, feeding the burner every day. Very boring. Well, no worries. Node breakers and deployers make plant automation easy. Side note: you can place 2 nodes ahead. It's a feature, not a bug. Okay. So, if I want to build this module right here, how do I do it? Okay, so I need a deployer. I need 2 breakers. That's the main thing. Okay. Now, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be too high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so tall though. That's okay. All this is gonna be filled in with glass. I do not have enough stabilized strange blobs, do I? Okay, maybe I don't make the entire thing here. Added the strange blob. Alright. We'll go with this design here. That does not look very good. That's okay though. But yeah, no, aquarium, very good. I hadn't been to an aquarium with someone I like before, like as a friend. You know, I'd been with family, but I don't know. It's a different vibe to go with a friend, I feel like. And I gotta say, going with a friend is so much better, dude. It is, you know, it's so much cooler to go with someone that you like want to talk with to the aquarium. So good. I don't know how I I mean, didn't know it was maybe a stretch, but you know, I don't know why I'd never really thought of that. Like that seems like such a basic thing that would make the experience that much better. But yeah, going with a friend, ooh, makes the aquarium so much nicer. Hello, JMC. Glad to see you're back. You're just a little boring without me. Thank you very much. Also, do you see that like purple thing with is that a crown? What is that? Number 1? What happened? What happened to your name? Why is that next to you? But yeah, it's good to be back. I don't know. After having done this for like nearly 2 years every single day straight, I think my motivation got shot a little bit. So I have not been consistent pretty much since then. But no, it is very fun to do. I don't know why I stop doing it every once in a while, or you know, for like the past half year, I haven't been consistent on that. New feature on YouTube: the more you comment on stream, ranks the top 3 people commenting. Oh, okay, so you're number 1. I guess you get bragging rights. I wonder if that's a per stream or like just in general overall channel time. But yeah, I don't know. Without streaming, for some reason, I also don't have the motivation to play games. Like, I feel like I have to. I've somehow convinced my brain that unless I'm playing unless I'm streaming, I can't play video games. now as well. And like last night, I was like, you know what, let me just fire up some a game. I tried to play, and then after, just a little while, I was like, I don't know, it's not as fun. No, I'm out of glass. But I don't know, streaming's a lot of fun. I wish I could be as consistent as I used to be. You know what I mean? I feel like if I get out of the groove of making YouTube videos, I could for good. At least for a long time, yeah. No, it's really once you get in the groove, it's so nice. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what else have I been up to? Because I mean, I've been essentially on vacation this last week. Mostly just been relaxing. Oh, dude, I made a killer bolognese. I don't know what the right way to pronounce it is. I've always said bolognese, but I don't know. My friend came over, and well, yeah, I mean, I made it beforehand because it takes so long to cook. But man, that was so good. I might start making that more often. And as leftovers, bolognese, dude, it's so good. Um, like I had that for a couple days afterwards. Whew. I don't know. It's like I think it might be my favorite pasta dish. At least one of. Bolognese, geschnetzeltes, between those two, definitely favorite pasta dishes, I think. It's like just a it's like just way better than the standard spaghetti meat sauce that you get in America, I guess. I don't know. I had it a lot as a kid, so it might be a lot of nostalgia talking here. Um, but yeah, man, it's so good. Like you just make a big pot of it. Just make a big pot of it, and then you have it for a while, and yeah. All right, let's make more of this. Um, ooh, mentioning that, I do need to text that friend and ask her when we should hang out next time. And I need to think of a recipe to cook. Shoot. What do I cook next time? That's the thing I've been struggling with. Because usually when she comes over, I cook something nice. Bolognese last time. But I'm kind of out of recipes at this point. Like I don't know what else to make. Or to go back after having Italian pasta from Italians. Probably, yeah. I don't know. I've never had Italian pasta made by Italians. I don't like Italians. That's too strong of a sentence. I mean, I don't know. You know? It almost feels like a betrayal liking bolognese as much. To me, it's essentially a German food. Growing up, I had it in Germany all the time. But no. Oh shit! Got a meteorite coming. Is it gonna hit my base though? Doesn't look like it. Might as well just let it pass. Well, you know what? I'm gonna shoot it down. But yeah, I imagine the food's great in Italy. I don't know. I mean, pizza's great, and bolognese is great. Those are the two Italian things I like, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I also don't like to get good food because I feel like it ruins bad food. Um oh shit, that makes so much glass. Holy shit, that's cheap. Okay, damn. Like I've really noticed this because I shop at Aldi, and of course everything's off brand. Um and like for a while I was getting their off-brand Cheez-Its as a snack. It was nice. I would just pack a little bit of it in my bag for when I went to work. Oh my god, so many meteorites. Okay. I just pack a little bit. And then one day I made the mistake of getting real Cheez-Its. And man, real Cheez-Its were so, so much better than the off-brand Aldi stuff. That it ruined the off-brand Aldi stuff for me. And like, I mean, you're just saying hard to go back after having Italian pasta made by Italians. Dude, good food ruins it just ruins your like taste buds. It makes you crave good food. And if you I mean, I can't really afford having just having Cheez-Its as a snack. They're too expensive compared to the Aldi off-brand stuff. And that is a worry that I have about eating good food is I'll be addicted. I mean I really like food. Food is good. But I mean if I know what if I know what good food tastes like, I worry for my wallet. Like there's this one German restaurant I really like in town. It's too expensive. I never go, but I really want to all the time. Luckily, at this point, I think I can make a better schnitzel than they can. You never look at steak the same way again after having some high quality tenderloin. Yeah, you see that? That's the issue. Once you go back, like once you taste expensive food, you can't go back. Um. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Try beef Wellington. Oh wait, beef Wellington. It's fancy though. I feel like I'm gonna get addicted to it and then want it all the time. I mean, I could try making it. If I made it myself, maybe I mean, if I feel like there's so much effort into make like, I've just heard about how hard it is to make. It doesn't seem that hard. Honestly, you just put it in the oven. After you prepare it, and the preparation doesn't seem super tricky. I mean, I don't know anything about pastry stuff. Like the wrapping the meat in a pastry. Okay, there you go. Hardest part is making the pastry shell. Damn. Okay, so the hardest part is the part I have no clue about. I have no clue how to do anything pastry wise. So that's not a great sign. Cause yeah, I mean, I don't do much baking. I've baked like dude, my mom made these like pumpkin muffins one time, like chocolate chip pumpkin muffins, and dude, so good, incredibly good. I mean, it's just some recipe online, so good. Made them myself, and I mean, still so good. And yeah, I mean, recently I made them for my friend's birthday. She loves them as well. Very good. Pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. Anyone watching, I recommend them. They're so good. So, very good. And that's about the extent of my baking experience. I've also made brownies. out of the out of the box. But I feel like that barely counts. You have to add appropriate herbs and seasonings. Yeah, that might be tricky. I mean, in that case, I mean it's basically just following recipe, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at seasoning, I guess. My my seasoning expertise goes to kind of making tacos, which are very good. I make very good tacos, in my opinion. But I basically do taco seasoning and a little bit extra stuff like red pepper flakes and stuff. And like onion powder, stuff like that. Basically just taco seasoning for the most part. And salt and pepper. I can use those. And then Montreal steak seasoning, I really like as well. But like, I don't know, seasoning, I'm really bad at. One time I used tostada shells for tacos. Are those hard shells? Dude, I cannot stand hard shells. It's totally flat. The Oh, wait. Oh, those things? For tacos? Those like super crispy like fried tortillas? Okay. Really? I mean, I haven't tried it, so I can't say it's bad. Let me make sure I have the right image in my head here. I don't think I've ever really used tostada shells. Yeah, those flat things. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've seen them in the store. I guess, like at Aldi, I guess that you would use them for tacos. Okay. What I like to do is um I like to have my taco and then you know you like make the taco and then throw it on the pan again and just toast up each side of the tortilla and then you still get that kind of crunchy tortilla. You get a little bit of bite to it rather than just completely soft and floppy. And then usually I also like toast, I kind of toast it in the same pan that I cook the meat in, so you get some of that like oil from the meat and then taste. I don't know, makes it taste pretty nice. That has been kind of my strategy for that, and honestly, makes it taste very nice in my opinion, at least. But yeah. Alright, node breaker and deployer. Let's see how you make those. Okay, well, that's kind of an annoying recipe, honestly. What else have I been up to? I've been feeling self-conscious about this one moment from when I was hanging out with my friend recently. Because I feel like it makes me look autistic. And, which, I don't know. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. But I'm just feeling self-conscious about it. We're going to a thrift, to a hospice store. And, you know, generally, the way looking through some clothing. The way I tell what I like and what I don't like is I just feel the material. Generally, you know, that's the first thing. And then I noticed that my friend was taking notice of like how I was feeling it, and then when I didn't like something, I would pull my hand away and kind of shake it. Okay, and then at some point we went past this rug, which was like, I don't know, some kind of animal fur or something. Hold on, what? Meteor, coming. Okay, it doesn't look like it's hidden the base, right? So I feel across it, expecting it to be very soft and nice rug. It looked very fluffy, but it was like super coarse, and the texture was so. It felt so bad. So I like yanked my hand away, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw my friend chuckling. And yeah, it's been in my head all since then. It's been like a week. I've thought about it every single day. I don't know why. It's not even that big of a deal, but I don't know. Now I feel like I can never go clothes shopping again with someone around me. I'm just gonna be self-conscious now. But yeah, okay. That's yeah, I don't know why I even brought that up. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else. What else have I been up to? Well, this is not what I'm up to. Give me. Have I been on stream since then? I don't know. But recently I went to the FIFA Club World Cup final at a bar in a nearby city. What am I looking for? Back to this. So I went there, had a good time. Because I'd recently seen the Champions League final at a bar when I was on vacation. Yeah, I had just gone on a road trip to one of the cities I was thinking about going to college at, and went to a bar to watch the Champions League final. Had a really good time. Came back and was like, hey, I should do this, nearby. So I went and saw the FIFA Club World Cup final. Had a really good time. And now, I think in like 2 weeks, the first game of the Premier League is happening. So I'm gonna go watch that at the bar. Hopefully it's a good time, and then I can make that a more regular thing. You know, go out, do something in pub, with people, maybe make some friends. It would be quite nice. But hold up, I'm gonna be right back. Gotta go to the restaurant real quick. This chair is so squeaky. Can you hear it on stream though? Oh yeah, it is loud. Oh my goodness. Dang, that my chair's so squeaky. Okay. I was looking at down at OBS. I like saw the microphone going up so high on it. All right. That's looking good. 94 mosses. That's a pretty slow farm. Okay, so I need matter annihilator. So I need antimatter dust. So I'll just craft a bunch more of it, because, I mean, I need to organize the storage system a bit more again. So I need this, and I need this. Just get all. Oh, it's core dust, not amitrium. There we go. All. Boom. What's next? Wait, I need 2 of these node breakers. Cool. 3 matter blobs, a charged particle, and antimatter dust. Okay, so we got 3 of these. Wait, but I need 2 of them. So I actually need 6. There we go. Next. Simple circuit, I've got those. Basic tube. I think I've got that. Aluminium ingot. An automatic filter injector. Okay, how do you make this? Oh man, it's a robotic arm. That's such an annoying recipe. Alright, so I need 2 more of these. Iron, amitrium. I don't think I have these either. No. Oh man, these recipes are gonna kill me. Oh god. Dude, this is so much crafting. Oh man. I need some aluminium. Speaking of aluminium, dude, element names. Quite the thing. There's one element that I just love. Lead. I mean, that name. You know, on the periodic table, it's PB. For some reason, this has stuck with me for forever. I will always recognize that PB is lead, because as a kid, I don't know why this has stuck with me. I was introduced to the fact that lead in German, well, there's like the common word for it, like, which is platt, I think, something like that, or play. I don't remember exactly, but the like scientific name, I guess, for lead in German is plumbum. I think something like that. I might be completely wrong, actually. I don't even know, but just because I was told as a kid that lead is plumbum. Plumbus. Well, yeah, but you know, there's plumbus and plumbic, depending on what charge of lead it is. But like the word in Germany is plumbum, and that's just such a fun word to say, plumbum. Do I not have any aluminium here? of it. Where'd it go? I was sure I had some. But yeah, I mean, I might be wrong, to be fair. The late Roman legions used plumbata, a lead dart. That's pretty cool. Added effect of lead poisoning, if you get it. Okay, I guess I don't have any lead. Or aluminium. That's kind of annoying. Aluminum. Dude. I hate this small change of aluminium to aluminum. My brain switches between the two because it's learned both. They're both correct. It's so annoying. It's like 1 or 2 letters off or whatever. I hate it. It's so annoying. Alright, so I need to crush some pebbles, it looks like. I think some of the Roman emperors suffered from lead poisoning from the city piping. Yeah. I mean, people back in the day were suffering from all kinds of stuff. You know, over in China, they were messing around with mercury to make their life longer. And yeah, I mean, people didn't really know about lead poisoning until pretty kind of recently, I think. Something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Lead is interesting. That it, you know, it's such a strange thing. I don't even know why people. I mean, I guess because it had good properties, but I don't know. It doesn't really seem all that good. Just 1 aluminum. I need more than that. Like, it's so soft. I don't really get why you would use it for stuff. And like, I don't know. I don't really know enough about lead, but like it, you know, using it in oil and paint, you have to consume a lot of it over a long period of time for it to harm you. Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Matter blobs. I don't know. Sometimes I feel so uneducated about history. There's just so much to know, and like, there's so many rabbit holes. It's hard to keep up. You know, I mean, yeah. I'm not the most educated guy out there, for sure. And I mean, history's never really been my strong suit. um, but I don't know. There's just so many interesting rabbit holes to go down with history. And most of the time, they end up not being all that interesting. Or a lot of times when I have gone down a rabbit hole, it has not been interesting, which is even more frustrating. I mean, I guess that is the way it is with most rabbit holes. Alright, what was I even getting aluminum for? Deployer? Okay, so I need. Oh, I can use this one, but I do need to make a replacement. Okay, so I need 2 of these. Iron ingot in the middle. Reinforced matter. And these bad boys. Okay. You think you live through people from history by reading about them, meaning I love seeing and reading about life from their perspective, right? Okay. Makes sense. So like you pick like big figures like Napoleon or Caesar or some shit and read like biographies about them rather than just reading like about Romans in general. That's probably a good way to go about it. I remember I used to be pretty into this one YouTube channel that just did something like they'd pick some crazy guy from history and make a video about him. It was always just like one specific guy. Actually, that wasn't what it was. No, it was just a channel that would. Well, I guess a series they had was just picking some random guy from history and doing a video about him. I feel like I'm mixing a couple channels together, actually. Fact Fiend was one of them, though. They have a couple videos about just cool guys from history. But it's more like entertainment than education with Fact Fiend, I feel like. I'm not really sure how fact-checked those videos are. I don't know if I've ever read a biography. That sounds so uneducated. I don't know if actually I don't know if most people have read a biography or autobiography or anything like that. You've been to Napoleon's tomb. That's pretty dope. I don't know. One of the coolest history-related things I've been to, that I like, that still sticks with me, I still remember. Is when I was living in France, there's this castle that that is actually it's still being built. It's basically this like modern effort where they're essentially like the builders are only using techniques that were used at a specific time. Like they picked a year and they're like, okay, so we're gonna start building this castle as if it were like whatever year they picked. I don't remember what it was. So they only used techniques that they could prove were from that year. And then as the years progressed, they would use techniques that were proven to have been used in that next year. And I think they've been doing it for like 20, 30 years or something like that. So they have like, as each year passes, they're like, okay, we can use these things now. That was such a cool project. It's still ongoing. I don't know how far along they are, but they like even discovered new techniques that used to be used. Like they had some scholars or some shit, doing research, and they found out about new techniques and how to do them. And then they ended up applying some of that knowledge that got used to build that castle when they were repairing Notre Dame. Hold on, let me figure out what the name of this thing was. Castle building project. Yes. Okay, so it's Gideon, Guedel. Oh, okay, I messed that up already. I think this is, this is it. Ooh, they're so much further along. Wow. Just gonna put that in chat real quick. This place, dude, is so cool. I mean, look that thing up. It's so cool. They're quite a bit further along since I was there. I think I was there like 2004? No, that's too early. 2005 maybe? 2006? Somewhere between 2005 and 2008, I think I was there. For like a good chunk of time. Cause that place is probably, I mean, one of the coolest history related things I've ever been to. That's really stuck with me. You'd recommend Mark Felton for learning unusual or unheard of facts in history? Okay, I'll have to look that up. Well, I might as well just pull up a tab real quick. Okay, cool. All right. Boom, boom. Charged particles. All right. There we go. Got 25 of those. Now I need these reinforced things. Doesn't look like I have any. Okay, matter blob. Go. Hello, metadata. How you doing? Missing still. Have those. Ah, I need to make these. Wait, didn't I do that? Oh, yeah, I did that already. Ah, I need to make this. There we go. How's school going? Alright, also you're doing well. Nice. Glad to hear you're doing well. School's going pretty well. Just finished my summer classes. They went pretty well. And then I was dog sitting for a little while. Which, you know, I've cracked into the market of this one neighborhood of like rich old retirees. So that's kind of peak. If every once in a while they just ask me for some dog sitting, that's perfect. But yeah, school went well. Finished chemistry and math with A's. Let's go. Honestly, taking chemistry 2 over the summer was not a great idea. I don't know how much I've really retained. But I don't know, it was so good. So now I'm looking forward to my fall semester classes. Starting up on the 18th. Which that'll be good. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a break now, which will be very nice. Alright, what do I still need from this? But yeah, I don't know. It's going pretty well. I need this. Guess I need the basic tubes. More aluminum. Congrats. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a pretty nice feeling to get done with those summer classes, because those were tough to get through. I don't think I'm ever doing that again. Are you serious? I'm one block of aluminum ingot short. Bro, come on. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I think I need pebbles. But yeah, no, life's been going pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Just need one. Oh, nope. That's okay. That's okay. That was the wrong machine. There we go. Let's see. I don't know. It's so frustrating when I feel like I had so much good stuff to talk about just before stream. I feel like I've forgotten so much of it. Just about all of it. Yeah, I don't know. I mentioned earlier maybe I should just start keeping a list and just keeping, pulled up on a second monitor or something. And just have a list up of stuff to talk about. It's a pretty common thing where I'm like, I know I had some stuff I was gonna talk about. Alright, everything. No. What am I missing? Oh right, the common circuit. There we go. We got a deployer. Now I need two of the, oh, what are they called? Is it breaker? Two breakers, yes. Node breaker. 2, 3, 4. Because I'm too short on these. I need two of these guys. So, there we go. We got two more of those. I have the filter injector. I have a simple circuit. Oh, do I need 3 more aluminum? Gosh. Why does it need so much aluminum? I feel like I'm using so much aluminum. But once I have this, I can have an automatic. Yeah, this is so inefficient actually. Hold on. This will only allow me to automatically harvest a plant. Wait, no. All his effort for one plant? Oh. Okay. This does not scale. Okay. I guess I need the auto crafter more than I thought, maybe. Yeah, okay. This is a lot slower than I kind of thought. I thought this whole the automatic farm creation process here would be a lot quicker. But yeah, this is for yikes. Okay. Alright, I mean it's okay. Alright. So I have the deployer, I have 2 node breakers. Start making the plan for this one little farm. Let's see. Where is... What do I need? I need dirt. Go ahead and use this fertilized dirt here. Okay. So, place 2 blocks of dirt down. Then we're gonna need I'll just put this here temporarily. We're gonna need a deployer. Okay, come on, go the right direction. There we go. Okay, so we need a deployer. And then we need our 2 node breakers. They're both gonna need to point down. It's looking kind of square. This thing? That's because it is a square. Squares are easy to stack, so I can just keep on making more squares. And just put them together. Okay, so I have all that. Okay. Then I just have to... You know, I could just make this like a block wide, couldn't I? Because then all I need to do... Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm thinking about the layout. So if I make multiple of these, I know right now I only have the resources for one. Well, maybe I should just finish it first. So let's get rid of that. Oh, wait. Oh. I need the deployer. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I need some water. Wait, where'd the water go? There we go. Okay, got water. Then let's just, for now, make a little receptacle for it. Put the water in there. And then let's put this here for now. Then we really just need... Let's see. So... How do I hook this up? We need our pipes. I only have 4. Okay, so if I have power coming down from the ceiling, maybe. Ooh. Meteor incoming. Or not. Like I said, something else. Okay, so this deployer is gonna put plants here and here. But it needs more coming back in. So it's gonna need a tube coming out into here. I guess I could just go connect these. Once again, don't have enough aluminum. And of course, don't have any more powder. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna turn all of this into pebbles. And toss all the pebbles into here. Go at it. Okay, so yeah, I connect those pipes up into here. Then I just need to get from the ceiling, probably. I'll put solar panels up there. Basically, I guess I just need to get the power cable to touch this block here. Like, it just has to go into, just has to occupy this spot. And that'll connect all the machines. And then maybe I should have made this other way around. And one block further back. Oh, it's a warning. Meteorite somewhere. Is it gonna hit? Doesn't look like it. We're good. Yeah, okay. I think I need to move this setup back a block further. A block or two, maybe. Further. Because that way I can have the output be like right here. Yeah. Okay. Let's tear it all down. Pick the water back up. Ah, no. Wait. Wait, do I have... Oh. Oh, shit, wait. Wait, also that meteorite blew up even though it didn't have anything in its path? Oh, it went through the strange blob. Okay. I need water, actually. And I don't have a... Got rid of my infinite water source, I think. Unless this counts as infinite? It does. Okay, I still have a source. That's good. Okay. Now let's move all this, finish moving all this backwards. Also, maybe I can think about the layout. So if I have a row of dirt here, and then water, and then 2 rows of dirt, and then water, 2 rows of dirt. Is it still blaring? What is there another meteorite coming? I mean, there's so many, Jesus. Okay, I don't think there's any good layout here. Unless, ooh, wait, oh, what if I put the... Alright, I think I mean, there's not a most efficient way to do this, probably. I mean, I'm probably just missing it. That's why. But let's indulge myself. Okay, if I do this, I don't know how far the water keeps these blocks hydrated, but that should be fine. You converted your old college laptop into a media server with Fedora, Server 42, and Jellyfin. Come assess long. That is awesome. Dude, I mean, home labbing is so cool. I haven't really done much home labbing. Like, I have in the past, but like currently I don't really have a home lab setup. I kind of want to make one again. But yeah, no, I get it. It's so cool. Yeah, you can just store all your, all your media, not have to worry about like Google being in control of it. Just host it yourself. Yeah, you can have. I mean, that's a huge rabbit hole you can go down. There's so much you could do with it. Um, but yeah, starting out with a laptop, just be careful not to get too invested, I guess. It's so fun to sit at an airport and download a movie while walking on the plane. Oh yeah, that's definitely good. Being in control of your own media is pretty awesome. But yeah, no, just have your movies downloaded, being able to stream them anytime. Same thing with, music, all that. I mean, I have all my music on my laptop and on my phone, hosted locally, but every day I lean closer to going to a home lab setup with it. Just bought a 5060 Ti so you can encode AV1 to reduce file size. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. You are going serious on the home lab, and then it sounds like that's pretty awesome. Maximize space. I guess I should put it back here. I mean, man, I'm kind of jealous. A cool home lab setup is total like is the dream for me. Like that's so cool. um but yeah, no, like self-hosting everything and having like a server rack. Every time I see people post about having that stuff, I'm like, damn, that is so sick. Like, I don't know. If I met someone like that in real life, I think they were the coolest person ever. I think. You want one so bad, dude, same. Like a server rack looks so freaking cool. I mean, just imagine having your own server, hosting like self-hosting. I don't know, like Jellyfin, of course. Self-hosting a password manager, self-hosting a um, I don't know. What is that? What's it called, bro? Why can't I think of it? Um, it's like the Google Docs thing where you have like I don't know what it's called. OneDoc? No, I don't know. But there's like a Google Docs thing that you can self-host where it's like you know, document editor, all that stuff. But you can self-host that. VPN, of course, is necessary to self-host if you're doing all that. So you can tunnel into your home server. Tucked away in the corner of a closet. Yeah. If it didn't make so much noise, I would want it just straight in my room. I mean, I'm sure there's probably good ways to make it so that your server doesn't make tons of noise. That's probably not that hard. But like, I would want it just straight in my room. It would look cool. If it didn't make a lot of noise, I would do that. Like, it's a decoration piece. If I have someone over, they see the server rack and they're like, "Damn, that's sick." I don't know. I'm probably it's probably not a common. I don't know if my friends just came over and they saw server rec, I don't know if they'd be impressed actually. Some of them would, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's so cool. I don't know what else would I could email self-hosted email. Your girlfriend is so over it. She doesn't like it. Oh, dude, I can't believe that. That's crazy. I don't get people who are not into that. Like, how do you not like it? Some websites get morally offended when someone uses a VPN. They say since we can't get your data, you can't use the site. Kind of comical, yeah. Um. Uh. Yeah. No, I mean what I mean with VPN. I mean if you're self-hosting a VPN, it's not exactly the same thing I'm talking about as using like Proton or whatever as a VPN. I mean more, it's like a secure tunnel into your home network. Is if you're hosting a VPN, it's kind of more that. Um, so like self-hosting a VPN doesn't actually make your, you know, it can't make it so that you're like searching from, I don't know, Bangladesh or whatever. Uh, right. It would just make it from if you're browsing the internet through your self-hosted VPN, it would just look like you're browsing the internet from home. But the main reason you would do it is so you have a secure way to access everything on your home network. She feels ignored and doesn't understand it, but she loves free Netflix. Hell yeah, free Netflix is great. I made a, I made a free Netflix in high school, for me and my friends. Until, of course, I got a letter in the mail. Um, but yeah, I didn't know about Jellyfin at the time, so I just like made a website myself. And then my security was basically just you have to type in a password, but if you know the like direct link, you could just bypass that. It was pretty cool though. I would just like pirate movies and stuff, and then put it up essentially completely publicly on this website. Um, but yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's very easy to sink your sink your time into a cool hobby like that and ignore the people around you. Where'd the pipes go? So I'm gonna call them type. Pirate movies, you mean? Movies about pirates, yeah. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Love that stuff. Okay, so I do actually break that one. There. And then I just need a drawer. Now in high school, I basically set up quite a few servers to try to make friends. So I don't know why I thought that was like such a great strategy, or to like keep my friends talking to me. I don't know. I made like a fake Netflix. I tried to make a fake 4chan. Didn't really work. That one just pretty much failed. Made a Minecraft server. I don't know. I think I made a one or two more attempts at making a fake, a rip off social media for just me and my friends. But yeah, the rip off Netflix, that one worked. you know, my friends were using that until I got the letter in the mail. um, but yeah, I don't know, it was fun. I didn't know anything about security really. I mean, I knew a tiny bit about hacking, but you know, like website design, all this stuff, you know, how to really host a website, all that stuff I had no clue about. All right, what do I need to do next here? Well, I also need to make a airlock. Alright, so Imatron glass and then titanium ingot. How much do I need? 3. Luckily, most meteorites are missing now. Okay, let's get this. Let's get 3 of these. Plop them in here. I remember quite some time back, I also tried self-hosting a streaming service. Like when I, like about once my YouTube channel started getting like a little bit of traction, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to switch to like a self-hosted streaming service. I never did get around. Like I tried, I just couldn't figure out how to get it to work. Um, I don't know. I talked to people in the community, you know, they gave me tutorials, all that stuff. But for some reason, it just wasn't working. I don't know what the issue was. I was having a, like the main thing was um port forwarding. I don't even remember the word. But yeah, the streaming service for some reason like the oh, I don't even remember what it's called, but it was a federated streaming platform that you kind of had to self-host. Oh wait, I need 2 of these blocks. It was pretty cool. Like the idea behind it was pretty cool. And then I kind of met this one guy through it. It was pretty cool, pretty chill. Wonder what happened to him actually. I don't know if he's still doing it. But yeah, he was like doing music. You got invited to this like DJ show that was self-hosted as well. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I've kind of thought about trying to do that again and get it working because it would be pretty cool to self-host my own stream. I don't like that. Ew. I um mm. I really don't like that texture. It's moving too fast. Mm. I I really don't like it. There's not really an alternative though. Oh man. I oh man. Why? guess I'll use it. I mean, the alternative is to like just have glass here and then break it every time I go in. And then replace it. Oh, I don't like it. Really don't like it. Okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. One ladder short. Oh, come on, place correctly. Come on. Alright, how do I make ladders? Alright. There we go. Now, let's build these solar panels up here. Let's see, where did I put them? Also, let's go and grab one of these. I don't know, not a 2x2. I guess that's the only type I have. We'll just use it. Okay, I need a switching station. I do need the burner. I need that. I might need that. I do need this. Let's grab the tubes. I do need this. Okay. Let's go. This looks like the middle. The airtight block here. Go ahead and flip that. Wait, screwdriver. There we go. Okay. Then let's put. Okay, so we have the starlight catcher here. Now we need to use this. Okay. So let's see, I do want to be able to walk. Let's go like this. And then boom. I want to be able to walk underneath it is what I mean. Let's see if we can just cover this whole roof here. With the starlight catchers to give us enough energy for the whole farm. It does. Look, I'm. Oh wait, I'm not even close. Ooh, okay, well, they are all connected. Wait, wait, what? I'm so short. Wow, I'm a lot shorter than I thought I would be. Alright, well, that goes there. Now I need some electric wire, some power cables. Probably gonna need a lot more. There we go. Then let's up here. Guess we'll just put right here. Supplies 30. That's okay. I hope these guys don't need too much. Damn, you had 2 subs drop off during the stream. Was 622, now 620. It's okay. Probably what happened is just that they have been subscribed for a while, and then this popped up, and they're like, oh. Didn't mean to be subscribed to this anymore. It's kind of annoying that I have to bend it here just to go. No, oh, come on. One short. I don't know. I'm not really too worried about subscribers. Not gonna lie, you missed the grind of college. I mean, it's going pretty well for me. I guess I do enjoy going to school now that it is like a choice for me. Right? I mean, you know, I'm paying for it. I'm kind of have to. You know, I think the best thing has been just being social. Like, I haven't really been all too social the past 5 years before college. You know, between college and high school, I was working jobs where I didn't really have much of a chance to talk to my coworkers. So like in that way, college has been way, way better. You know, I'm actually talking with people. I don't know if I enjoy the grind, to be honest. But it does keep you busy. It does keep your mind active. That's nice. All subscriber things a lot different than it used to be. Read about people who say if someone doesn't upload daily, they unsub. Yeah. I don't think I've ever really looked at my subscribers that much. I feel like I just subscribe, like, or, I don't know. I don't really subscribe to people anymore. I guess. Like, I use my RSS feed, and I have sometimes taken people off of that. But for me, I unsubscribe when someone's uploading too much rather than too little. If they upload too little, I just don't notice. I feel like. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, there's this one channel that I really like called it's this dude called Sylvan Franklin, and he makes a lot of videos about Vim and stuff. But he started uploading so much, like multiple a day, I feel like, and like it just pops up in my RSS feed, and then like my feed where it's like, okay, these are all the new videos that have been uploaded, and like I feel like so many of them are from him, and it's kind of annoying. I like a mix of suggestions over my whole feed, but I'm bombarded by a single creator. Yeah. I don't know. I watch most of my YouTube on my RSS feed, so I don't go on the YouTube homepage too often. But yeah, I definitely like having a mix. The only issue I've had with my RSS feed is that sometimes I feel like most of the people I'm subscribed to only upload like once a week. I mean that's like pretty consistent, once a week uploads. Or like once a month. And then a lot of times I feel like there's like barely anything other than and then yeah, the people who upload like daily or multiple times a day will just take over the feed. And then like looking at the feed feels like a chore when there's like uh people who upload so often. But yeah, I don't know. College just you went to didn't seem too social. Rare to see couples and groups together. Times changed. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't say my college is all that social. I mean, I go to a community college, which, contrary to what is in the name, ooh, not enough power. Okay, how much does it need? Contrary to the name, community college is not, not doesn't have that much community in it. Dang, this needs so much power. What the heck? But I mean, if you're going like I do in-person classes, so I feel like I go to class, I'm gonna talk to people there. Or at least I try to force myself to. It's been so long since I've been to school. Sometimes it feels awkward. There's some high schoolers there as well, which is kind of strange. It's all ages really. There's some grandmas, and then also some people in high school in the same class. Which I mean that's kind of cool. But yeah, no, I mean for the most part, just being around people and then just kind of forcing myself to talk is a lot better. And you're in an environment that's conducive to like, hey, can you help me out with this like problem or whatever in the homework is nice. And then like I don't know, I try to set up like study sessions and stuff, and I feel like I've been a lot more social than like this past semester, like the spring semester. I probably was more social than I was for the entire 5 years that I spent uh between high school and college, just working and stuff. I think I was probably more social in that period than like that entire 5 years. Wait, I mean that might be exaggeration a little bit, but I mean that's that's kind of crazy. Community college without the community, yeah. I mean, I think that is a lot of most community colleges probably don't have much community going for them, because most of the people going to community college just they go there for class. Most people there, I think, have a part-time job or a full-time job. Most people are doing something else, and they just go to the college for the class, and then they go home or to the work right afterwards. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot of people who are full-time college students at community college. And there's no sports. We don't have any sports teams. We don't have any clubs. You just go to class and then you go home. And I don't know. I mean, I've only been to one community college. Um, isn't there like a way to see what block you're looking at? I need to know what this block is called. Oh, there it is. Starlight Capture. I kind of assume most community colleges are like that. Um, But yeah, I mean, it's not the most community focused thing. I feel like straight, 4-year universities are going to have a lot more community because you have sports teams, you have, people are living on campus, all that stuff. We're going to see a lot of colleges close in the next decade. Low enrollment and declining birth rates are going to start catching up. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think the other thing as well is like right now, colleges have so many online classes. I feel like that's really gonna start. Like I think colleges are gonna start not accepting online classes. Like you're starting to see that at community colleges, and I think at some point, like jobs are gonna ask you, "Hey, did you get this degree with online classes?" Um, cause yeah, I don't know. I mean, online class, yeah, it's gotten progressively easier to like, especially with AI. It's so easy to cheat. Um, Curriculum's the exact same whether you go to community or elite school. Yeah, for sure. Or I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to an elite, but like from what I've heard, going to community college, it's so much cheaper. Like I'm 100% on the go to community college first. Like just get your like if you're maybe I shouldn't be spouting advice when I haven't, lived the life completely, but anybody who's in high school and like looking at colleges to go to, I mean, I don't know. From my perspective, I would recommend going to community college first. Like just get your general education out of the way at community college. Like my community college has a program which I'm assuming a lot of community colleges do. Where if you get your associate's degree there, so I'm getting an associate's in science, and if you transfer to a public school, like a public university within the state, all of your classes will get transferred and you get guaranteed admission. So, because I'm going to 2 years of community college, I'm getting guaranteed admission and I'm getting guaranteed admission and all my classes will transfer. At least that's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. And I'm believing it. Which would be great. And yeah, with financial aid and I really and scholarships and stuff. Community college is a great financial decision. Your company's only doing on-site interviews because so many people are cheating on interviews and college students don't know what they should know. Yeah, cheating on interviews is crazy. I, I don't know how people have the like I don't know how people have the confidence to cheat on an interview. I mean, like I've seen that as well, where people cheating on interviews. The videos where they have like an overlay on the screen, and man, that's crazy. I don't know how you have the confidence for that. That's crazy. You save so much money by going to community college and state school, graduate with a MS with only 11K in student debt loans. That's pretty good, yeah. Not all your credits may transfer. Depends on the college, yeah. No, so my community college said they have an agreement with all the state public. Oh, fuck, did it? No, when I wasn't paying attention. No, come on. I'm not gonna bother repairing that right now. But they supposedly have an agreement with all the state schools, or most of the state schools. I don't know if it's all of them, but they have a list of schools where they're like, as long as you like, they'll accept all the 60 credit hours associated with the associate's degree. They'll take all of those. They might deny some classes on like Like I've been hearing that some schools aren't taking online math and science classes. They just won't accept them. I've only heard that from like my math and science teachers, so that might also apply to English. So I'm trying not to take any online classes. But like for the most part, I think all my classes are gonna get accepted. At least that's what I've been promised. So if it's not, then I don't know. I don't know how to sue people, but I guess that's on the board. I probably wouldn't do it, but Texas has something called Core Complete. You don't get guaranteed admission to any public school, but if you get accepted, your credits will transfer. Yeah, that's a great program. I don't know. I mean, there's arguments for just going into just going straight into like the 4 year. Socially speaking, I'm sure there's uh, you know, reasons to do that. Oh wait, I'm hearing beeping. Is there another one on its way? Yeah. Starting as a freshman at a 4 year and going through all the social stuff sure is also a good experience, but that's expensive. Okay, 10 more of these. How much am I gonna, how many? Okay, I think solar panels are really not the way to go here. They do not. They do not seem all that good. Now let's see, how much more power did that make? We're at 40. Oh wait, supply 40, demand 20. That should be... Okay. Okay, we have enough. For one machine. Okay, so let's test it out. Let's get some stem fruits. Wait, I need to make the habitat. College parties seem lame these days too, not like in the films. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're comparing stuff to films, you're always going to be disappointed. I feel like. I don't know. I mean, in general, I feel like comparing life to a film is never going to lead to satisfaction. Dude, I forgot how to make all this stuff. Let's see, if I just stick this maybe here and this bad boy here. And then put these in here. Okay, they get planted. I don't know if they'll, well, I get, oh wait, I need water. Let's see, water, there we go. Place these for now. Just want to make sure this farm works. Or expanding at all. And actually this burner, let's move this down and put it on maybe right here. Does it not need power? Okay. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really plan to go to college parties anyway. I've never been much of a party goer. But, I don't know. Once I go to college, maybe, you know, to a 4-year university, maybe I will turn into a party animal. Probably not. Alright, well, I don't really know what else to do here. CO2 supply 0, demand is 4. So clearly that means I need to burn some stuff to get the CO2 up. Oh, storing 0 CO2. Shouldn't this, like, why does this not connect? What if I just place this right here? Okay, I was burning. I'm still kind of confused on why that isn't filling back up. Okay, those are growing. Okay, I'll have to figure out the details. You're not a drinker? That eliminates half the point of parties for you. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I drink every once in a while. But I don't know. Parties are so loud and so many people. I don't know if I'd mentally handle it very well. You know? Kind of waiting for this to work or not. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really seem like the kind of thing I'd enjoy with how rowdy it is and stuff. Not enough power. Oh man. Okay. I don't know how to fix this thing. Guess I just need to add even more power. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Partying doesn't really interest me too much. I don't know. Well, since I am not really sure how to fix this farm, I'll figure it out eventually. Well, I think the issue really is just adding more power, which I don't really want to do right now. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It was a good time. Oh damn, nearly 3 hours. Yeah, good to chat with y'all again. Yeah, I don't know. Have a nice night. Nice day, whatever time zone you're in. And, yeah. Peace.